And just one more round like that. And then taking your hands overhead. So good morning, and welcome to your practice. As of this present moment, we are mid-March. And yesterday was 61 and now it's snowing. And we have a little bit of a conflict inside of us that we are ready to get going and yet somehow still inert. The end of winter is the inertia. And the getting going is the spring. And it means that I drove into the parking lot of the YMCA yesterday, CA, and I sat, and I love to swim, and it's on my schedule to swim, and I've showed up to swim, and I sat in the car and I stared at the building. Because there's inertia in us. The earth element, kapha, is an aspect of inertia. And that inertia isn't something that we want to just dispel, because if we dispelled it, all our molecules would fly apart. We want the soil of ourselves to hold together. But at the end of winter, that energy of the earth can be really heavy. It can mean slow, long, heavy moods. It can be an inability to take action. And it can be also the fertile ground of the slow percolation of new ideas. When a seed germinates, it goes down first. It roots into the ground. At the very end of winter, the first thing that happens is the root goes down, so that then once established, the seed, the leaves, the initial stem can go up. So right now we need to root down, breaking inertia, but making a foundation. And that calls for gentle backbending and simple twists to get us just unstuck, to drill our way down into the dirt. So that will be our practice today, to tend our earth element, get ourselves moving, come into the ground. So on our backs, knees to the chest, hands on shins. Left hand long, left leg long. So reach left hand overhead, left leg long. Flex, point your feet, roll your ankles. Deepen your breath into the left side lung. Bring your right heel and shake out your right foot. And as you shake out your right foot, the left hip opens. And then you change, bringing hand to shin, and right side opens. And you roll your ankles and open, close your toes. And then shake out the left foot to release the right hip. Good. Hand to knee, both sides. Left side opens, inhale. Hands to shins, exhale. Right side opens, inhale. Exhale. In and out through the nose. And notice if you're really laboring in your breathing. And instead, let it become a little bit lighter. And feel the tendency towards a heavy breath. And whenever you feel that heavier breath, just let it get a little bit lighter. And so you can stay right here in your movement, or lift your head and shoulders so that you're bringing your nose towards your knees. You're bringing your low back into the floor. You can work there, or your hand goes beside your heel. So the anchor is in the navel, and the navel is into the back, and there's our foundation. Put more foundation and your limbs will move more easily. And as your limbs move easily, your breath moves easily, and there's a lightness even as we anchor into the navel. 5, 4, 3, just getting it moving. 2, good. 1, hands on shins, head, shoulders down. Put your feet down, your arms wide. Breathe into the belly. Starting to feel your heart, starting to feel a shift, taking your time. But really using the breath to draw that navel energy through your body. Good. Put a block between your knees. Lift your heels to the height of your knees. Lift your head and shoulders. And so I'm reaching my hands forward. I reach the left hand further forward than the right, and then the right hand further forward. And now I start going side to side. Oh. So from the anchor I've made, make some mobility. Hug the block. Each one's an exhale if you like. It's out the mouth. You're going to generate some heat. Find the sides of your spine. You're going to flush up what was old. So it might be kind of cranky here. It might be kind of pissy. That's awesome. If you want to blame me, that's cool. So out and out and out. Go 5, go 4, go 3, go 2. Good. Set the block down. Put your feet down, hands higher, wider, and expand. When your body knows it has a foundation, it will rise. Put your feet together, put your inner knees together, put your hands down beside your hips. Draw your heels under your knees. So feet together, knees together, hips up, hands overhead. Keep your hips up. Elbows down beside you, that's exhale. Hands overhead, that's inhale, 2 of them. Elbows down, exhale. Hands overhead, inhale. Roll down through your spine, elbows down. Good. Heel toe your feet apart, 1 step. Heel, toe. Stand in your heels, peel up, hands overhead. There's inhale. Elbows down, there's exhale. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. In, open, overhead. Exhale, elbows down. Stand in your feet. Your shoulders and your heels are your ground. Elbows down. Roll down. Heel toe your feet open, 1 more step. So at your outer edge of the mat, stand in your heels, peel your hips up, hands overhead, inhale. Exhale, elbows down. In and out. Stand in your heels, lengthen through the navel, open through the fronts of your hips. Find a little more space in the whole front surface of your body. And elbows down, hips down, pause, hands wide, notice. So we are slowly and wisely dispersing inertia. Hips up over to the left, knees to your chest, drop your knees to the right. So I'm on my outer right hip, and my left hand can sweep wide to the top and wide down towards my hip. Skim along the floor. You can turn your chin as you choose. And we're just taking this turn of the navel up into the heart, spreading and clearing and amplifying. Last one. Left arm pauses wide like a wing. And the breath into the left side lung, and drop your left shoulder toward the floor. Soften now, drop into the ground. Let go a little more, like you're putting something down. Into the center, feet flat, hips center, and pause, knees to the chest. Press your shins into your hands, straight arms, heels lift, that's inhale, knees to the chest, that's 3. So it's this little rinse, and then a little lift, and a little rinse, and we're finding neutral in the spine again before we turn to the other side. Feet down, hips up, over to the right, and then knees to the chest, over to the left. I'm on my outer left hip, and my right hand sweeps overhead, reach wide to the right and down toward the floor, sweeping up. So sometimes the inertia is such that we just can't even begin sun salutations. And when that's the case, when we just want to lie on the floor, that's fantastic. These starting 10 minutes, you are just lying on the floor. So whenever you need to, replay them, right arm wide. So that you don't ever shame yourself for your earth, for your stillness. You can honor what's quiet inside of you and start there. Nothing is wrong with you at any point in your life. Just making choices, getting started, starting over, center, feet flat. You're going to roll up and over, so knees to the chest, gather your blanket, and put the blanket under your knees and your shins. This is called an earth salutation. Again, when you're feeling a little bit heavy, it's a great way to start and feel very settled as you start. So if you are uncomfortable kneeling, then you would start with your hips up high. And from kneeling, inhale the hands up. And then on the exhale, fold to child. Good. Slide yourself forward to a cobra. Good. On your exhale, come down, reach out all the way down, forehead to the floor. A breath in. Wag the tail, a breath out, really finding the floor. Pull your hands back beside you, peel the cobra. And child's pose, fold. And kneeling, rising up. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold down. Pull through cobra. All the way down, hands out, fold. Stay a breath in. Wag your tail, a breath out. Hands beside you, baby cobra, peel. Child, fold. And kneeling, inhale, hands up. Slide through. So now you explore. Cobra. Fold to the floor, get long, rest. Wag your tail, take a breath. Palms beside you, peel to cobra, press back to child. Good. To kneel, to hands up high. To slide forward a little quicker, a little easier as you get warmer. Cobra. And then all the way down to settle. Reach out, wag your tail, take a breath right here, reach out. Palms beside you, peel up. A little higher, child's pose, fold back. We'll go two more. Sitting tall, sweep up, in. And reach out, down. The mud is moving. Pull forward, look forward, heart high. Good, all the way down, hands out. Turn your thumbs up. Hand palms down, cobra, elbows in. Child's pose, fold. And rise up, hands up high. And fold down. Pull through, look forward. Lift the heart a little bit, and then all the way down. Turn your palms open. Roll the thumbs apart. Open the chest and the back. Palms down, baby cobra. Press back, child's pose. Rise up, kneeling. Good. Interlace your fingers, tuck your chin. Tuck your toes for stability. Round your back. So your palms press away, rise up, hips forward, hips back. So how far you go is up to you. I'm not so interested in the shoulders right now. I'm swinging my hips forward and my hips back. And my hips forward and exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good. 3. Good. 2. Good. And 1. Set a block between your heels. We're starting to feel ourselves rising. We're like, better, but no rush. Hands on thighs. It's called sweeping hero. Reaching to the right and then reaching to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So we're going to go in and out through the nose. Little sniff, like a staccato, like a... Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, notice. right? We have an anchor of the seat, but the chest, the heart, the breath is building. As you rise to your knees, take your block under your right hand and put your left foot out, foot flat. You can turn or just step your foot off your mat either way, but you have support for your hand. Left hand comes up over. Right toes are tucked under. There's your stability. Left elbow, left knee, tuck your chin, curl in, foot to the floor, unfold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. It is your pace. It is your body. You're opening the front of the whole left side. Where does it need to go? Oh, and you're starting to make movement, but you're also anchoring into the left heel for 2. Yeah, foot all the way to the floor. Linda, plant that from your heel, reach to your hand. Last 1. Good, good, good. Foot on the floor. That's it. And just the elbow to the rib, look down. Reach the left hand over, look up for 3. Look down, elbow to rib. Look up, reach overhead. Look down, elbow to rib. Last time. So that you rise up, putting your left knee down, take the block to the other side. Right foot flat, heel to the floor every time. Hand comes overhead to see that you're set up and safe. Good. Tuck your left toes under Joe and bring your right knee to your right elbow. Tuck your chin. So Joe, spin your toes back, turn towards me, your toes towards me. Yes, this will help everything. More. So you're here. Yeah, now use that as your kickstand. Opening and closing so that you become more and more stable at the base. And the base stability is opening the chest. 3. Play with the hips falling back, falling forward. 2. Good. And then stay, look up. Turn your chin to your shoulder, right elbow to ribs, look down. Right hand overhead, look up. You're turning from the right shoulder to the left, across the collarbones, right to the crown of your head. Go 1 more. Reach overhead, pause, stay, heart high. Good, bring your hands down, knees down. Set your block aside, find your dog. Keep your blanket where it is. And notice that there's a little more movement, a little momentum forming inside of you, but it is unhurried. Bend 1 knee, bend another. Wag your tail, plug into your hips and your heels. No rush. No rush. Right foot steps up, left knee comes down, hands come high, palms come together. Good, down the back, tuck your chin. Let it come up and drop your hand, shift your weight back, come onto your heel. Good, sweep up. So you're going forward and back, and you're building a little bit of balance and a little bit of freedom. Let your elbows bend, let yourself move a little forward and back. Hurl in and out through the heart, in and out through the hips, bringing your energy higher. Swinging out through the hands. Then pause, hands high, hips move, less, less, less. Hands up high, look up high, and gently bend the front knee. So hug your right hip back. Press your left toes down. And as you press your right hip back, your left toes down, come up through the throat, the chin, and thumbs down the back, tuck the chin, elbows in. Good, hands up, look up, and then fold down, step up. Wag your tail, turn your chin, shake it out, and unfold, hands high and wide. Palms together, down the back, tuck your chin. As you straighten your arms, interlace your fingers, reach up high, round your back, tuck your chin. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Hold opposite elbows at the top. Your elbows trying to widen, heels down, toes up, thighs strong. a little wriggle. You're making a frame around your head and you're letting the frame get bigger. You're getting bigger, you're getting taller, you're getting wider through the upper arms, taller through the tips of your elbows, hands up high, look up, knees bend, fold down, right foot back, right knee down, tuck your back toes and swing your hands high and low. So we move and then we're still. So that whatever you've carried around, you can shake it loose. 3, 2. Good. Hands up high and a little forward and back. A little forward and back. And just explore. Plug your right toes down into the floor. Draw your left hip back and your right hip forward. And then a little pause. So it's not about how far forward you go. Plug your right toes down. Open the front line from your ribs to your thigh. That's it. That's it. That's it. Down the back, tuck your chin, hands up high, look up, sweep wide, put it down. We'll start to move. Down dog, press back. High plank, look forward, there's inhale. Down dog, there's exhale. Right foot steps up, left knee down. Hands up. And then exhale, fold. Stepping up. Hands wide, sit down, thumbs up, palms together, down your back. Exhale. Fall up. Fold down. Left foot, left knee, hands high, and fold. Down dog. High plank. Down dog. Left foot, right knee, and up, and down. Step up, sit down, sweep wide. Down the back, tuck your chin. A breath. Hands up, reach up, look up. Fold. Right foot, right knee, hands high, and fold. Step back. High plank. Down dog. Good. Right foot, left knee, hands high, and down. Down dog, step back and pause. Good. Knees to the floor. Take your left hand behind your head. Take your left elbow to your right wrist. And then roll it open. And just begin. As you revolve, exhale. And then opening and closing. Good. Go one more like this. And then the left hand comes up high. Take your left hand to your right hand, hips back. Go 4. Unfold, left hand high. And go 3. And up. And 2. Good. And up. Last one. Fold your feet flat. Stay. The breath opening the sides of your ribs, a little wag of the tail, set yourself back. Upright, slide your left hand behind your right, put your left side of head to the floor. So your right palm is flat in front of your face, and your right elbow is right over the right wrist. Press your right hand down and away from you. And this will start to open through the left side, left lung. A little more weight on the left knee than the right, that's okay. Use the stillness that kapha holds so well to stay steady, even as we're opening right here. Right fingertips overhead, fingertips to the floor, straighten right knee off the floor, look up under the armpit. Just let it get a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. Square out the hips, turn the chin, and then right knee to the floor. Hands and knees, child's pose, fold it back. Wag of the tail, settling. Rising up, left hand down, right hand behind your head. And rinse elbow to wrist and roll open. And take your time, there's no force. But the body is as full of intelligence as the soil. And we want to treat it with so much respect. Right hand high. And then the hips back and the hand on hand folding and unfolding. And as you fold, draw yourself back. And as you unfold, draw yourself wide. Through the throat, under the jaw, into the roof of your mouth. And then right hand on left, stay. Yep. Flatten the tops of your feet if you can. That's it. Good. Let your right shoulder drop. That's it. The right shoulder snakes underneath the back of the hand to the floor, and the left palm flattens in front of your face. So looking to see that the elbow of your left arm is over your left wrist. And press down into the hand and press the hand in the floor a little away from you. And feel that open through the right side of your spine, even shifting your weight toward the right knee. Drop your head, relax your neck, let it go where it will. The left fingertips reaching overhead, lifting the left knee off the floor. Turn to look up underneath the left armpit. Two. And one, setting down. Child's pose, fold back. Take your time. Through the chest, as you deepen your breath in, really invite the breath and a little wriggle, a little exploration into the back body, the length of the spine. And down dog. Good. Feel the space in your chest. So much better. Anchor your thumbs down. Spin your outer arms towards your thighs. That's it, Gabby. Nice. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Put your left knee down. So a block under your left hand if that's tight through the hips. And your right hand, the heel of your hand into your right inner thigh. And I'm allowing the inner edge of my foot off the floor. Super. Ha. So the heart comes forward. And the hips come forward as though there was a belt around you. Ha. So I'm using the front heel towards the back knee. And you're drawing your navel forward. You're drawing your heart up and then turning like you're on a spit. So that the back of your neck stays long. Ha. Right knee wide to the right. That's it. Then look forward. Set the left hand block right under your shoulder. Turn the right toes forward. Reach up and over and back. So there's your pose, or hold the outer edge of your foot or ankle. See if you can get your ankle. Now press your ankle into your hand. That's it, Gabby. Yes, Linda, it's yours. It is. You can touch it. Yes. And now that you've got it, let your hips come forward. Yes. So Joe, relax your right shoulder back and down. Yeah, that's where we're going. Good. And then hands down, step back. Down dog. Feeling the right side armpit, right side lung, right side hip. Left foot steps up, outside of the left hand. Right hand gets a block, gives you a little more space so that the crease of the hips isn't so tight. And then your left knee goes left, and the inner foot peels up. So you're looking for traction, that as you press your hand into your thigh, that straightening of your arms is actually drawing your spine up, out. You're pressing your shoulder girdle away from your pelvis, and that's drawing you up out of your navel. And it's drawing the navel forward, it's drawing the heart forward. Eventually you're turning, very kindly look over the shoulder, or just simply turn the eyes to the left eye corners, widening the pelvis. And then the right hand right under the right shoulder, the left toes turn forward, come up, come back, work right there, press your right hand down, reach back or catch the top outer ankle, and press your ankle into your hand. Now use your front heel, that's it, foot flat, and pull with your heel towards your hip. Opening the chest, rolling the left shoulder open. Left hand up, wide, down, step back, down dog. Feel the left hand opening through the left shoulder, opening through the left hip. Fold your blanket aside. Good. Step your right foot up. And the left knee, no floor, hands up high. Straightening your front leg, come up, square the hips. As you bend your front knee, bend your elbows. That's breath out. Hands up high, that's breath in. And you start to just move a little through the hands, through the hips. Find the balance. Inhale up, exhale down. See if you can turn your thumbs wider and wider behind you. Good for 2. Go 1 more. Keep your front knee bent. Stay. Good. Hands up high. Now rock forward, opening the ball of your foot and reach back through the heel. Ha-da-da. Forward. Open the toes and back through the heel and find square. Right hand holds left, go up, go right. Yeah, lift the left thigh. Ha. Excellent. Palms together. Last moment. Take your left elbow outside your knee. Exhale. Upright, thumbs to heart. Inhale. Here we go. Exhale, turn. Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn. Inhale, rise. Turn from the navel. Last time. Come up. Turn, 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 turn your body. Stay, elbow to thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Hands down. Step back, down dog. Raise your right foot high. Good one. Put a bend in your top knee and that'll square your right hip down. Yes, awesome. Good. In your dog, just let your right knee come towards your right elbow. In your dog, and up. And towards your left elbow, and up. So you're not coming to plank. Knee towards elbow and up. So there's a stability here. There's a cracking through. One elbow and then the other. You don't actually get there. My knee doesn't meet my armpit. And dog, high plank, come to the floor. Palms down, shoulders back, rest on your belly, float your feet high. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Open and close. Open and close. Float your hands, elbows in for 2. Good. As you zip your feet together, plant your hands, lift your heart. Thighs down, heart high, elbow back. And all the way down to the belly. Exhale, fold. Peel up for 3. And roll down. So drawing your navel up out of your hips, peeling up. And roll down. Ready? Turn your hands back, palms face down. Walk your hands under your thighs. Bend your left knee and place your right thigh on your left foot. And press. Look forward. You're on your chin point. That's it, Joe. Press your hands down. Push your palms into the floor. Push your palms into the floor so much that you could float your right foot off the foot. Lift your right knee off the foot. That's it. That's it. Go D. Press into your palms, Clean out your liver and set it down. Child. Well, that's a wildly different child. Oh, we lost one. That's okay. Take your time. So we're getting unstuck, but we're keeping an anchor. We're keeping an anchor. Down dog. What do you think? Can you remember how we got there? Right, so press your thumbs down, Laura. Lift your heels high. Heels high, heels high. Bend your knees, lift your heels higher. Reach your heels back and out of your shoulders. Reach your heels out of your shoulders. Good, left foot steps up, lunging, hands up high. So we know what we're doing. We know we're going to turn this into a lunge and then into a twist. Hands high, lift your hips, lift your heel. Exhale, bend. Use cleaning house. Imagine as you lift your hands, you're drawing your breath up from your feet and then back down. That you could flush energy up and back down into the ground. Inhale up and then exhale down. Go one more. Elbows bend, stay and reach up. You're going to bring your palms together. Turning to the left, that's breath out. 4 and in, center. And turn at the navel. Rinse the center body. Good, turn. 3. And as you turn, plant that. Find your back heel back, your front knee forward, revolving. Hands down, step back, down dog, left heel high. Keep your left knee soft. As it softens, the left hip squares down, Gabby. That's it. Let your left knee bend a little bit. That's it. Just a little bit. Yes. Better. You feel that opening? Good. So knee falls towards elbow and then swings back up and falls towards the right elbow and up. So you're just up, alternating from the left and to the right, not moving towards plank. And so you are rinsing out the center abdomen. We're removing inertia, but we're steady in our dog. Go one more, go one more. Pause, foot to the floor. High plank, come belly down. Arms out while long in front of you, thumbs are up. Walk the tops of your feet back and back. Lift a leg, reach it back. Lift the other leg, reach it back. Waggle your tail, widen the front surface of your body. Keep the thighs heavy. Anchor your thighs to the floor and draw your elbows back and make a sphinx. And close your eyes. Roll your thumbs down. And let that broaden your collarbones. And as your collarbones broaden, let your inner thighs roll down. So the chest widens, the inner thighs down, the legs get longer. Wrap your outer hips forward and feel your pinkies move forward. So there's an inside line, thumbs across collarbones, inner thighs. And there's an outside line, outer hips forward, pinkies reach. Can you find both? So that's the anchor of your legs. Walk your fingertips forward. You'll take your elbows back. The legs stay anchored. Good. Reach your right hand and back and your left hand and back. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, each time you bring your elbow back, navel to spine, tuck your chin and become quite deliberate. Notice if you lose your anchor, you'll fall into the chest. Put the anchor in your legs, inner thighs down, outer hips forward. And in the anchor of your legs, the chest is free. Good, 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 good. Belly down, hands back, pause. Point of the chin to the floor, pause. Reach your fingers further back, broaden the collarbones. Settle, find the ground. So you're using the ground to rise. Hands walk under the thighs, pausing. Bend your right knee. Lift the left thigh onto the right foot. Press into the palms. Press into the chin. Press into the right knee. So use the ground to lift off. Left foot off the right foot. That's it. Lift it up. Press your hands. Press your hands. Ha! And set it down. Cross your forearms under your forehead and pause. Have the sensation, what does the earth feel when the rain runs through it? Everything that you've been holding, running through you and down into the mat, moving away. And that's the dirt, that's the earth, that's what holds us together as our deepest actions and abilities and choices and patterns. So to turn over the dirt, to find the new soil, turn over on your back, knees bent, feet flat, arms wide. Just now notice the change in the front surface of your body. Yeah. The ease and the sweetness of the body. And the ease and the sweetness of that stillness. Kapha provides steadiness to our mind, holds us together when we feel overwhelmed. Nurture the earth in your life. The people in your life who are kapha dosha, who hold you together, the midwives, they are so necessary. Feet together, knees together, hands beside you. Just as we did at the beginning, we'll slowly rise. Hips peel up, hands overhead, all the way up. Keep your hips up, bring your elbows down, tuck a shoulder, tuck another. And then hips up, hands up. Keep your hips up, elbows down. Last one, hands up. And roll down. Heel toe open one step. Hips peel up, hands overhead. Keep your hips up, bring your elbows down, tuck a shoulder, tuck another. And two more times overhead. And elbows down. Stand in your feet. So let the soles of your feet become your new ground. And roll down. Heel toe widen and peel up. Hips up, hands up. There's inhale. Elbows down. Exhale. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. Lift through the heart. Inhale overhead. Exhale down. Your pace. Stand in your feet and your elbows. Open your navel and come down. Good. Roll down. Draw your right knee to your chest. Interlace your fingers, hold it close, and be quiet. Relaxing the right hip, the right low back. Softening, just nothing else. Allow the bind to do all the work. Put your right foot down. You'll shift your hips up over to the right. You're on your left hip. You'll hold the left knee bends and your right hand holds the top of your left foot. So reach underneath yourself. So hips to the right. And then the left knee bends behind you, foot behind you. Look at this, Joe. I'm on my outer hip. And so swing your heel back behind you towards your right hip. Underneath. So that the right, now catch the top of your left foot from the other side. Go over there we go. Good. Now left hand holds your right knee. There's no good description that I have found for this. We all assemble it differently. Now let your right knee fall wide and then wider, and then wider. Get up under the back body and now swing across to the leftish. That means you can reach into your left knee. And then across. So Peggy, put your left hand on your right shin, right where it meets your kneecap. And then just softly side to sweet side. Yes. And find the place where you feel there's work to be done, there's opening to be had. For some of us, to open the left front thigh a little more, keep your right knee across the body. If you're looking to open the right hip, let your right knee fall open to the right more. Good one. And then bring it back into the center and let go. Feet flat, hands wide. Find neutral, rebound. If you like, legs straight. Notice. Your feet walk in. Hips up over to the left. Bring your right outer knee to the floor. And left hand holds the right top of foot. The right hand holds the left shin. And just stay still for a beat. Trust the bind. And as your shoulders soften, as your face begins to open, then you're ready to move wide to the left. And fall across to the right and explore. You can shake out your left foot. You can turn your chin. And then finding the spot that you need most and stay. And fall into that ground. There's no work. You're supported. To center. To feet flat. To hands open. To square the spine. To walk your legs long. To notice. Feel this quiet, that we can take action from this quiet. It can feel like this can only hold stillness. But keeping this sensation, just resting it so lightly, walk your feet in, as though still flat to the floor, steady. Good. Lift your feet high, hands behind your head, and settle again, elbows wide, resting to the floor. Find the quiet. Lift your head, shoulders, and face your knees. Your right hand reaches to the outer left heel. And back. Inhale to your head. Left hand to your outer right heel. Inhale. Flex your feet. Exhale. Now close your eyes. And can you move from that quiet? Can you grow stronger in your quiet? Three, two, one. Lay your head, shoulders down, widen your heels open. Elbows are wide, hands still behind your head. Cross your ankles and open wide. And cross your ankles the other way and open wide. Exhale, cross, inhale, open. And cross and inhale, open. Good. Now, can you do it from that place of quiet? Feet flexed. The strength of your body, creating a strength of mind. How stable you are, how capable you are. 3, and 2, and 1, and heels wide, hands to your inner thighs, lift your head, shoulders look through. Hold the backs of your thighs and roll back down. A bend of your knees, that's inhale. A press to your heels, straight legs, that's exhale. So inhale, bend, and exhale, press. Build an anchor. You're moving through obstacles, you're moving through incoherence, you're moving through fragmentation, and you're creating heel to hip to heart to head. Put yourself together with intention, with ability. One more time, you bend your knees, you press to your heels. Now stay. Your hands serve to widen your legs. Your feet are strong, your body is strong. Walk the back of your neck away from your heart. A little press into the back of the head, a little press into the thighs. Your hands are widening you. Now, can you find the quiet, the stability? Allow a larger intelligence through you. You may tremble, you may weep, you may shake. None of it upsets you. They are experiences and feelings and contrast, but you are not lost. Bend your knees. Put your feet flat. Right leg goes straight. Right thigh to the floor. Turn your left knee wide. Make tree. So left hand to left inner thigh. Roll it open. Press it down. Right hand to right rib. Roll it open to the right. Press it down. Stand in your right heel. You're strong in your left hand. You're strong in your right hand. You're strong in your right heel. Assemble yourself. Right hand overhead. Stay. So you're standing in your right heel. You're building stability, certainty. You're taking action that's so stable. For 2. Good, good, good. Can you keep your left knee pinned down? Take your left hand overhead. Turn your thumbs to the floor. Reach into your fingertips. Pin your left knee down, pin your right rib down, stand. It is not an easy, simple resting place. It's purposed. And then let go. 2 legs long, 2 hands down. Let go. Fall apart. Get floppy. Get loose. Shake it out. Oh. Notice. Bend your right knee, set up tree. So the sole of your foot to the inner thigh, left leg straight. Right hand to your right thigh, press down. Left hand to your left rib, press down. So there's a center line, there's an axis. Widen that axis by taking your right knee down and your left ribs wide. And stand in your left heel, toes point up. And now lengthen up out of the left hip, up out of the pelvis. Use your hands, stretch yourself longer. And then left hand overhead. Now use your breath and open the inside, lengthen the inside of this shape. Stand in the left foot. It's not easy. It's purposed. Ha! Right hand overhead, thumbs point down, fingers reach out. Stand in both feet. Squeeze, press the right thigh down, press the left ribs down, press into the left heel. 3. Go, 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 go. 2. Purpose, 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 purpose. And hands down, legs go long. Now loosen, loosen, loosen. On your own pace, you'll roll to hands and knees and you'll find your last dog. And in the dog, you're just reassembling, checking in, inquiring, rinsing, balancing, anything front, back, top, bottom that needs a little shift. Just feel the difference of this dog. Home base. Anything that needs to move, needs to shift, it's yours. Or anything that's ready to be really so stable. Ah. Yeah. Good. Big bend to the knees. And you'll set up, if you have your bolster, you're going to put it under the backs of your knees and you'll make a little support for your head. And the best news ever is that it's a 12-minute shavasana, right? Like how you're so primed. Just plant me, right? That's where we're going. We made the soil. So any layer, Stephanie, you bump us up to 2 on these. Get yourself cozy so that these 12 minutes can be the most delicious. So you fold your blanket 2/3 over so that there's a wee bit out down the bottom, about the span of a hand. And that goes at the top, that will go under the back of your head. As you do, tuck one corner of that fold up and under, and then the other up and under, and that will hold your head from rolling around. Yep. And then just flip it so the fold faces away. Super cool. That's for your shoulders. This extra bit is for your shoulders, and this little well is for your head. Placing a bolster under the backs of your knees. If you need an extra blanket, set yourselves up so that you really sort of take the time to build. And I don't have a bolster, so I'm going to take my 2 blocks, put them lengthwise, and put the meat of my calves right on those blocks. My shoulders are on the bottom part of the blanket. Reach up and use your hands to tuck the corners of the blanket to hold your head exactly where you want it. And now is a beautiful time to fidget, just to make all the little adjustments. To another blanket. And as we started, 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Yeah. 4 counts in, 4 counts out, and then natural breath for 3 breaths. You'll have to fiddle with it because they're pretty big. You initiate the 4 counts in and out, and then you receive the natural breath. The counting is your breath. The natural breath, you are not in charge. Start to differentiate. You are in charge of the counted breath, and you are not in charge of the natural breath. Let go. And as you release the technique, fall fully into that natural breath. Let it diminish. This stillness is the most fertile soil you can plant your day in. If you'd like to stay longer, stay. I find that after a longer shavasana, a little movement is helpful to set me back in the action of my day as a transition. You are more than welcome to stay where you are. I will move into a simple series of movements and then a little sit, upright and quiet. So choosing now in your mind to stay still, rich in this quiet, or choosing a little action, deepening your breathing if you're moving on with me, and really establishing your stillness more fully if you're choosing to stay. So breath builds as you step one foot in and then the other. That there is no hurry in your body. Rolling to a side, pausing there, finding the new points of contact, the new spaces. To build an upright seat with the legs crossed and the heart high. So if you had your blanket for your head pillow, just unfold the corners and come to a seat if you need to. You'll know because your knees are very high. So if your knees are high, then stack two blankets. Clear the runway. Heels and ankles under your knees. Walk your seat a little bit back and just side to side. And the side to side, causing the inner ear fluid to move, causing all the internal adjustments. I am now vertical. And turning the side to side into a circle. In the seat, through the throat, through the heart. So that the quiet of your shavasana is still running through this circle. Reverse. And pausing tall, hands on shins. On your inhale, you draw forward. On your exhale, back, just like cat-cow through the spine. On your exhale, see if you can collapse a little bit. And keep the top of your head steady and let that collapse just be a release of the low back and outer hips. And from that release, you swing forward. And from that forward, you drop into collapse. We allow ourselves to come apart a little bit. As it opens, let it become swift but unhurried. Widen your hands to your kneecaps. And a little less collapse and a little more elevation. Let the teeth part, let the lips part, let the body open and rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Place your fingertips behind you. Wrap your elbows in. Heart up, 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 up. 3 sips more. Tuck your chin. Tuck your chin. Press into your fingertips. Lift your heart up. Now wag your tail, wag your tail, wag your tail, wag your tail, wag your tail. Lift your chin up. Breathe out. Come up right. Notice. Good. So palms face the floor. Turn left, turn right. And you're moving exactly what feels sweet, what feels appropriate. There's no hurry, there's no force. You're moving the way you want to, as though you would dance. So you can keep your hands low if you choose, or fingertips towards the shoulders, palms face down. Creating an anchor at the navel, a freedom at the chest, some height in the arms. Loosening through the neck and jaw. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Center, hands up high, inhale. Hook your thumbs, reach up, tuck your chin, wriggle, wriggle, rise, rise, rise. All your attention at the midbrain. Chin up, breath out, hands wide. Notice. So your right fingertips to the floor and your left hand up and over. Changing sides. Left fingers to the floor. Reach up over. Good. Exhale to the floor. Inhale over. The sides of the spine. So the work can be right here, which could be perfect, or hand behind your head, reaching your elbow tip. Work right here can be perfect, folding and folding through the arms, through the shoulders, or you can keep both hands behind your head and fold your elbow towards your knee. It's definitely an order of magnitude more through the body. Five, 4, 3, 2. Hands high, 3 sips. Hook your thumbs, tuck your chin, and hug your body towards your spine. Hug your attention up, up, up into the midbrain. And then chin up, release, go wide and come down. Left palm faces up. Right palm faces down, bear grip. And just the elbows. Yes, like a propeller. Like all the stuff that's stuck behind your heart. And the mid back. 15 seconds like this. Under the arms, into the elbows, out of the shoulders, out of the neck. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Heart up. Pull, pull, pull with the heart. Elbows wide. So that when you let go, hands come down. Just notice heart, head, hands, face. In the last place, just shake out your legs, rebuild your seat. If your cross legs has served its purpose, let your legs kick out. Last place. So the hands go wide and then up and then wide and then to the heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In, out, in, out. Little sniffs through the nose. So you're getting lighter, right? You're getting lighter. You're changing from solid to liquid to gas. Let it be a little bit playful. A hint of a smile. 10, 9, one more. Hands up high. 3 sips, go. Hook your thumbs, go, 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 go. Wriggle, wriggle, all the way up. Focus on the midbrain, the midbrain. Chin up, breath out, hands wide and down. Sit tall, be still. And rest. That our stillness isn't ephemeral. It won't blow away. You have felt the muscularity of your stillness. But every soil has space in it, and water, and intelligence. Let your attention rest at the navel point. And see at the navel point a point of light. And on your inhale, that point of light expands, diffusing slightly. And on the exhale, it gathers. On the inhale, it expands, diffusing, loosening. On the exhale, it gathers, condensing and brightening. And there's no work to the breath. As your breath settles and begins to diminish, you just let it reside right there, washing open, washing closed for 2 minutes, just right there. Nishta dharana. So that when you release the technique, you just rest in that light in your belly. You are held inside and out, supported, known. hearing an ode to dirt. Dear dirt, I'm sorry I slighted you. I thought that you were truly only the background for the leading characters, the plants and the animals and the human animals. It's as if I had loved only the stars and not the sky, which gave them space in which to shine. Subtle, various, sensitive, you are the skin of our terrain. You're our democracy. When I understood I had never honored you as a living soul, I was ashamed of myself, as if I had not recognized a character who looked so different from me. But now I can see, all of us, made of the same basic materials, cousin of that first exploding from nothing in our intricate expansion together. Oh, dirt, help us find ways to serve your life, you who have brought us forth, fed us, and who at the end will take us in and rotate with us and wobble and orbit. Hands high. Palms together, right down the middle, settle, land, arrive, continue, return, and again. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead center, long, om. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, perfect peace. Namaste. Have a fantastic day. Remember, this is part of the season. Your inertia or the inability to take action or the inability to make a decision, awesome. The first 10 minutes, we're lying down. Play those. Just start on your back and start to wriggle around. That's all you need. And I will see you soon.